shit.
Hey guys, Aiden Graphics coming at you with a tutorial, and today we're going to turn this lady into a grimy, slimy piece of art really, and it's a really cool effect to do. It's kind of simple, it's not too complicated, so anyone can really do it. There's a million different ways to do this really. I'm using just literally a shop-bought mouse. I don't have a graphics tablet or anything like that, so I'm going to do it the way I would do it when I'm just using a mouse. It's just the easiest way, I think, personally, to do it, and to make it look clean as well, you know. So first of all, this picture I literally just got off the internet. It's just a stock photo. I will put the link to this picture in the description for you, so if you want to, you can do it with any picture, but if you want to do it with this one and play along with this tutorial, then no problem. So first of all, what we want to do is we want to come down here in the bottom hand corner, and we want to click on this tab here, and we want to open 3 new layers. Okay, so we don't get messed up and muddled, we're going to name these 3 layers. So first of all, we're going to name this layer, we're going to name it, we're going to name it color. Turn my caps lock off. And in the middle layer, we're going to name it shadow. And then the top one, we're going to call lines. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do here is, first of all, I'm just going to zoom in, so Control plus, or if you're on a Mac, obviously I think it's Command plus. Cool. So we just go to here. First of all, what I want to do is take our brush. I'm just going to get like a pretty solid brush for now with a good hardness on it, and then we will choose our color. So this basically, for these grimy little things, you tend to choose bright colors. I really like turquoise, so I'm going to choose like a kind of greeny blue, but you want it kind of, so like around here, so not like the lightest color it could be, but not the darkest by any means. Cool. So we want to make sure that our color layer is selected, and then with the square bracket keys you can make it larger or smaller. So I'm just going to bring it up, and all we want to do first really is just get this bit, just cover it, not right to the edges, we'll touch it up in a bit. Okay, no, I've gone a bit far, so Control Z just takes the last thing you did off, or Command Z. So we're going to zoom in again, and I'm going to bring it a bit lower this time, and you can take as much time as you want over this really. I'm not using this for anything, it's just for the tutorial, so I'm gonna take it around. So I'll bring it down a bit more. I'm going to take it to this bit of a hair. I realise I've gone over a bit of a hair on the other side, but it doesn't matter too much. So it doesn't have to be straight, it doesn't have to be much to do about anything really. Just make sure you get all the skin covered so there's none showing through. You want to leave any hair or anything like obstructing the face just to make it look a bit nicer. So yeah, we've done that now. We've coloured in a face. I'm just going to do a face in this tutorial. You can do the hands after if you want, but it'll give you the basic gist of what you're doing. So now we've done that, we want to completely hide the colour tool by clicking this little eye here. So we can, sorry my phone's on, if we can just click that, and then we want to go to lines now. So we're going to turn it to black, just like that, and I'm going to choose maybe 15 pixels for the outline, I think. You can choose that just on here. You can see what thickness works best for you, but I'm going to try my best. with this one. So we don't want to touch the eyes yet or anything or any details. I just want to bring this round and down. Like I said, I'm just using a mouse, so I'm trying my best. I'm just gonna take that up around there for the bottom of a jaw, and then we'll come down here. Okay, go back up to the top, and we'll just make sure, as long as you actually get the line to like right to the object that you're trying to cover, then it's not, it doesn't have to be neat. So I'm just gonna see how I didn't cover that little bit there. That'll be a problem later, so I'm just gonna redo that line. There we go. So I know it looks shocking at the minute, not great at all, but what we want to do here, basically with the face, is I'm going to bring this down again, the size. So I'm going to take it down to 9 pixels, and we just want to go around the top and around the bottom of the eye. Don't do anything in the middle, there's no point at all. With the eyebrows, I just like to go around it, go up to the top, and just do like a block. Because this, which we can do now actually, is going to be coloured in. So we'll just block that out, and then bring back down to 9 like we were, and continue. I'm going to come down here now. So you've messed it up. So you got the nose. So you don't want the full nose, you just want kind of outlining parts of it, which you can see if you look. Okay, and then same as the eye again. Okay, so I'm going to bring it down another touch to about 6. I'm going to put a line over the top. You can follow the line she's got there. And then I'm going to bring it down a little bit more to 5, I think. And then I will just try my best to put a few kind of bags under her eyes. Just, I know it doesn't look good now, but I mean, when we go back and we got the colour and stuff, it'll look really cool. So now we want to keep at 5 to do the inside of the mouth. So we'll do the inside of the mouth, and then I'll go back to our previous 9 to do the outside of the mouth to give it a little bit of dimension. Okay, so like I said, you can take your time over this. I'm not rushing it, but I'm not doing great. Okay, so that's pretty much all of our lines done really for what we actually need. So we will turn on the colour again, and then with the colour layer selected, we'll go back onto the brush, make it a hardness one again, and then we'll double click on here and use the eyedrop tool just to choose what we've got there, the same colour as what we've been working with, and we just need to go around, tidy these little bits. So we did quite well on the first go actually, not too bad. And then we'll take the rubber and we'll just go around the ones that are on the outside of the black lines that we don't want people to see. Cool. So we'll take that off, and then we will also take the rubber. Actually no, we won't. We will take a brush, and then we will take this white here, and then we will colour in the eyes. Being careful to change the sizes to make sure none goes over. Okay, so that's our eyes, and we want to keep with the white, and we want to go in here where the teeth are. So if we just do the inside of the mouth. Okay. And then as well, sorry, I forgot about this. You don't have to do this, I think that's nice. So if we just click back on lines and we take it down to 5, just like to curve here. Not that one, that was pants. Just like to curve here and give it like kind of just this bottom lip here. Anyway, I know this looks really shoddy at the minute, but honestly, we'll be okay, I promise. Okay, so now with the lines selected, we'll go to black and we'll bring it down even further. So we're going to bring it down to around 4. And we need to draw shapes, basically. There's a few different shapes that I go for. They always go down with the face, though, obviously. So think of gravity. So I will start by coming down a bit, and then I'll go up and round. Things like this are brilliant. And then you don't want one of these every single... You don't want one of these basically every single time that you draw something. So you can do these little fillers of just little bumps and nodules, and just to click on will give you these like little dots here. So we can do all this. I don't want to put too many on the forehead, but you can also have them coming down things as well. So like if I just wanted to do a little drip there, if we go to where we are in the lines tool and we take our rubber, we can just, I'm not sure where the end, I'll do it to around there. So if I, oops, if I just bring it in here, there's a million different easy ways of doing this. I just make life hard to myself, but this is the way I know, so this is the way I'll teach. So just make sure you colour that in, and now it looks like it's dribbling over her eyebrow. So don't forget every little patch. We'll come along. I'll put another little one there. Touch of these. You don't want too many dots or anything either, really. You just want a kind of steady amount. You don't want to cover the whole thing. I'm not going to do any drips or anything on the actual like nose. I'll attempt to do a big one here on a cheek. There we go. So that fills up that nice gap there. Don't forget to alternate between dots and these little curves. You can literally just draw these on. It doesn't even matter if if they're like that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Okay, so bringing it down, and I'll put another couple down here. Remember with the dots and the slashes. Okay. Cool. And then here, what I want to do is I'm going to kind of come down here and have a big, like, kind of one coming off a. I'll end it actually there. Take your rubber, and you want to get rid of this bit here. Just be careful. Okay. There we go. Like I said, take your time on it. Go back to the brush and just finish that off. And then here we'll do her neck. So I'm just going to turn the colour off for 1 second because I forgot to do the net. Yep, that's fine, no problem. I was just checking if there was if there's a protruding Adam's apple and stuff, you can draw that on before when you're drawing your lines. I didn't because there isn't one, but obviously Adam's apple. Women don't have Adam's apples, do they? But yeah, if there's any marks or anything, distinguishing marks, then you can draw them on. Okay, so we'll just finish up down here. I'll put one here. Okay. And glob there. Yeah. So you just want it so it's like it's not dripping everywhere, but it's just like slowly melting. Okay. So once we've done that, we need to click on our shadows layer. Keep your brush. You want to remember what you did these with. I did it in 4 pixels, so I'm going to go up 2 pixels, which takes me to 6. You want to double click on the colour, and you want to make sure you've got this turquoise colour selected. And we want to bring it down, I'd say about there, so it's a lot darker than your current one. So we're going to use this in the shadow. I don't bother with light and things like that. I just do it around the whole bottom of it. Doesn't have to be neat again. So if we just carefully bring it round and just make sure we've got it, do the little ones too. This will give it a bit of dimension, and it'll make it look cool when you zoom out as well. Okay. This, like I said, this is just my routine of doing it. I do it quite a lot for people. It seems quite popular at the minute. I'll just put a line under that line as well. Colour line. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty trendy at the minute, so I thought I'd share what I've got here. Just kind of do the bottoms of the nose. Make sure you get all the little bumps. That was a bit rubbish. There we go. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect in the slightest. Okay. Sorry if I'm not talking you through it. I get not distracted, but I concentrate quite deeply. Okay, we'll come round. So that's all the top bits done. Don't forget that we need to come down. We haven't got a lot on the neck though, so won't take long. We've still got to do the bits on the neck. The amount of times I've thought I'd finished one of these after it's taken me hours to do a big logo or something, and I've completely forgotten to do the neck or bits that are out of the way. Okay. Cool. So that's the neck done as well. Sound. So her eye bag under here, we want to colour this in the darker colour as well to give it that kind of bags under your eyes look. There we go. And I'm just going to do a line under here, which I forgot. I did the other side, I think. Yeah. Okay. So after you've done that, you want to click here and you want to go to this colour, like the main turquoise colour, and you want to bring it in quite light. Okay, and then we're going to do the lips in this lighter colour. It's almost white, but it's not. So we just want to fill this in. Try your best not to go over or anything. Okay, and then we want to come down here, create a new layer, and we want to call this white. And we want to put it, if you just click and drag it, you can drag it anywhere you want. We want to put it underneath the lines, but above the shadow, just here. Okay, so I'm going to get my brush, and then this here that we did, the darker color, we want to do it around the same thing, around the same thickness. So I put it as 6. So turn it all the way to white, go to the top, and I do just one side. So I'll just come down kind of one side and do little highlights where the reflection might be. I do the small ones as well. Okay, so in these ones where they're just like basic dips, it's just one side and a bit at the bottom, like this one here, so it'll come down, but then a little bit might have got in here and here. Take that away. There we go. So I take them into account as well. It'll make it pop. Makes it look really good. So we do that whole thing again. I'm just going to delete that a little bit. And that a little bit. Like I said, I'm just using a mouse, so I find it quite difficult. But yeah, just put your little marks in there. And this you'll be able to see when we zoom out how this looks. It does look really cool. It looks really urban-y, like Grime. It's really cool graffiti. So also bring that down. Useless. I'll take that off. Bring it down again. Used to do some font like this when I was tattooing. It used to be really nice. Another one as well called Mexican Pride. That was a popular one. Take it down. Don't forget the little bumps. Okay, and then basically that is it. So if we zoom out, yeah, it just looks pretty cool. I really like it. Ignore the fingers. You can do the fingers if you want. I just did this just for a tutorial, but yeah, I hope you like it, guys. That's it. If you've got any questions or anything that you want to ask me, then leave a comment. Don't forget, please subscribe, and I'll be doing more tutorials soon. Let me know what you want to see. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye bye.